How's it going? Welcome back, all you script lovers. I'm assuming that you are. That's why you're here. Uh, there's not too many on YouTube being posted. This one is another unusual thing. This is 1956. This is probably one of the oldest scripts I've got. It's going back pretty far. It's 68 years old. So, and this one has no Brads. And the reason why I believe is because this one is right off of the uh, writer, Nat Tanchuk. It's right off his typewriter. And the reason I say that is because, like I say, it's stapled together, and I can feel. Now that's not going to be easy to go through this one. I can feel the punctuation marks on the opposite side of each of these pages, which tells me this right off the typewriter. Now this episode I could not find anywhere, so it's either one that they never made, or it was one that they changed the name to, or changed the name to something else. And I've looked, and I could only find one that was written by him, and I don't think it's this one. So that's the little information I have on that one. Now, I'm not sure if you can see it, but right here are the raised punctuation marks, which tells me this is not a copy. This here is, there's only a couple of notations in here and corrections. This one, you can barely see it. Let's see if I can get closer and maybe you can see it. It's really hard to read. It's so small. Whoever wrote that can really write some small, has some small handwriting. Similar to another script I've got that's I'll do later. Anyway, go back so I can show you the first page. That's the cast list, and as you can see, there's no actors' names here, which also I'm thinking makes this one that they either didn't do or I'm not sure. This is roughly, I think, 40 pages long. Now, this show I never watched. If I did, I must have been really young. It was probably in the early 70s on reruns if I ever saw this, because I don't remember this show at all. Or any of the actors that are in it. Never heard of them. And I will go through this fairly quickly. You just have to pause if you want to read it. Let me get a little bit closer. There we go. And I'm sorry for the planes. I'm tired of pausing this thing because there's a plane coming over there every, seems like 3 minutes. So I'm fed up with that. I'm tired of waiting. I'm just going to go through it and have to deal with it. It's a drawback to living within 8 or 10 miles of freaking 2 airports. Freaking aggravating, man. Wish I had a basement, but I don't. Not in Florida. Now these here, these underlines are also hand done. When I went through this earlier, I could feel them. Yeah, right there. Along with the dots for the periods and whatever. For some reason, a lot of scripts that are hand typed, you see the punctuation marks on the back more than you see the letters. For whatever reason that is, I'm not sure. I don't use a typewriter, never did, so I have no idea. There's another. I can feel the indentations where it was pen marked out right there. Yeah, right there. I think some of these pages are like A's and maybe a B here and there, like 17A. So it makes it more than just 30, 35 pages. It's up to around 40 or so. Actual pages. The numbers might not be, but if you count them, they're going to be probably close to 40 pages. There's a 20, right? 21. Some of the letters, you can see where they mistyped. I've never heard of this writer. It might just be what they call like a pen name. I don't know. I've never heard of him. It'd be interesting to see one of these shows. Like I said, I don't recall ever seeing this show in reruns or anywhere else. And 56, pretty far back. There's another underline. Go through this fairly quickly here. We're down to the last few. Yeah, these have come undone from the actual staple, and I didn't try to put them back in there. I just left it the way it was. Here's a correction right there. Bowie's knife, it says. And if you look at the back, of course, you can see if you put the shadow on it where it's raised. That's how you can tell it's handwritten without using a magnifying glass. And there's page 36. All right. Hope y'all got a kick out of that old show. If y'all have seen it, let me know. I do appreciate it if you know anything about that episode, because I cannot find a thing about it, and I looked for quite a while. So, don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the bell, and take care.